What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It, where I got a video for you. But I know a lot of you guys these days can be really impatient. So to save you some time, let me just tell you, the video was very entertaining, informative, and awesome. And I also got a bunch of classic, unforgettable opinions about it that you would have loved. So thank you for watching my video and click again. I'm just playing. But really, what's going on with people these days? How did we get so impatient? I mean, I get how we got impatient, but I can't believe we are this impatient. And if you're wondering where this comes from, I get these comments about how my intros are unnecessarily too long, and they can be very specific about how long it is. I've had a comment say, the video didn't even start till 2 minutes and 48 seconds. 2 minutes and 48 seconds? That's too long. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Let me tell you right now, I never imagined a time in my whole life that I would be sitting there going,
"What's taking so long? I've been waiting 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
2 minutes and 48 seconds? I have taken pisses longer than 2 minutes and 48 seconds. I mean, I kind of get it. Everything's fast these days. We got fast food. We got Federal Express. We got DoorDash. They are dashing your food to you because you're so impatient. I mean, in these days, even to find a date, all you got to do is swipe right. You don't have to shower. You don't have to shave. You don't have to look nice. You don't even have to plan when you're going to go out or where you're going to go out. All you got to do is download the app, swipe right, meet the person at the spot, and if the date doesn't go good, apparently you're going to end it in less than 2 minutes and 48 seconds. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. The reason why I keep emphasizing 2 minutes and 48 seconds is because it's still shocking to me that in any way, shape, or form could be considered an unnecessary long time. I bet being constipated is like your worst nightmare. This shit is taking unnecessarily too long. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Let me tell you right now, if you think 2 minutes and 48 seconds is unnecessarily too long for an intro, you would have never survived the 80s or 90s. Because every show, the intro was at least 5 minutes long. For some reason, they wanted to play the whole song from beginning to end, with the hooks and everything. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the intro song is really a whole rap song. They edited it shorter for your bitch ass. I'm just kidding. You're not a bitch ass. You just have ADHD. And no, I'm not making fun of people with ADHD. My son has ADHD. That's how I know you have ADHD. And all I can hope for you is that when you're with your partner and you're doing the horizontal bump, that hopefully you don't think that 2 minutes and 48 seconds is unnecessarily too long. But now that I'm done with my rant, maybe I'll make a little adjustments for the impatient people out there so that they can actually get to my video. No promises, but I'll do my best. But now let me get on with this video and let me get to this topic, because this topic is really crazy, you guys. In New York, they're starting to charge a fee for people to drive. It's an actual fee for your car to be on the road, and they call it congestion pricing. And I got a little news clip to show you guys that goes into it in a little more detail. It's the beginning of the end, y'all. So you already know. Let's view it.
Congestion pricing impacting drivers across the tri-state area. New draft report lays out the details, including how much drivers will pay and when congestion pricing will take effect.
We certainly did not find a lot of love for this draft proposal while we were out here talking to drivers, even subway riders. And what we pointed out to them was these are scanners that have already been installed here at 60th and Broadway. So how it works, once you cross over 60th, you will pay a hefty toll. And as you can imagine, most drivers not happy about it.
I drive in the city all the time, and to hear that I'm going to have to pay $15 just to get around is insane.
No. Drivers not at all pleased with new proposed details of the city's plans for congestion pricing, which will toll drivers who enter Manhattan's central business district south of 60th Street.
I don't think it's good. It's just another expense.
The draft report done by the 6-member panel of the Traffic Mobility Review Board reveals people driving a car will have to pay $15. The toll will be enforced between 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. weekdays and 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on the weekends. After 9 p.m., all drivers get a 75% discount, paying $3.50. People who drive through the 4 tunnels, Holland, Lincoln, Queens, or Brooklyn Battery will get a $5 credit during the day, but not at night. No discount for those taking bridges. And there will be a surcharge of $1.25 per taxi ride and $2.50 if you take a for-hire vehicle like Uber or Lyft.
How do we satisfy, in the first instance, the many, not the few? And for that, we really recognize that the many are the million-plus people who take mass transit into the CBD every day, and the relatively few, and at least in one category, are the 150,000 or so people who drive.
Public employees such as teachers, transit workers, and first responders will have to pay the full rate. Also, no credits offered to people with medical appointments.
Anyone that's driving into the city for luxury purposes or convenience, they need to pay whatever the price is. Those who are there for necessities, such as a medical treatment that is mandatory by a certain professional, we need to take that into account.
Advocates say congestion pricing is necessary to fund the MTA, encourage public transit, reduce traffic, and improve the environment.
It may be onerous in the beginning. Once people get used to it, it's going to make our city better, less polluted.
If they decrease the price of the subway, yes.
So this isn't happening in New York right now. It's being proposed. But no matter what, even if it passes, nobody can accept this. If we accept this, it would just grow into a bigger problem where they'll start charging us everywhere. This is how it works. Everything is done in baby steps to where they get it accepted everywhere. Remember, at first, we just had to pay for parking in some areas, and we pay. Why do we have to pay to park our car? What is the city losing for someone parking their car in a parking spot? This isn't quite the same, but it's the same principle. Even amusement parks charge you a whole lot just to park your car at the amusement park that you already paid a whole lot to get a ticket just to go in and wait in lines forever so that you can get hungry and thirsty and pay a whole lot to get something to eat and drink. But the reason why I say it's kind of the same is because if everybody that went to Disneyland said they refused to pay a parking fee because the ticket is expensive enough, then Disneyland couldn't charge for their parking. The reason why they can charge for their parking is because we will pay. But back to what I was saying. They started off by making us pay at parking meters or parking structures. And then they started making us pay for express lines on the freeway. I don't know how many of you guys have came across this, but on some freeways, there's a lane that has a toll. It's called the express lane. And if you're driving in that lane, they take a picture of your car with your license plate and send you a bill. This has actually happened to me. I was pissed because I didn't even know I was getting charged. It's not like they give you a warning. And if you're not from the area, you're just like, what is this? And then later you get a bill and you go, oh, that's what that was. But again, we accepted these tolls on the freeway and we pay them. So now here we are at this point. New York actually has a whole area in their city that they're charging $15 a car to enter. Isn't New York part of America? I thought this was a free country. I thought we were supposed to go wherever we want for free. Well, except for the unaffordable gas prices and the unaffordable cars and the registration that you have to pay on your car. Well, the insurance too that you got to pay on your car. Oh, and the driver's license that you got to qualify for. Oh, and then there's the fee just so you can obtain it. Oh, and the smog checks that we got to do to make sure we're not polluting the world too much. But other than that, we travel for free. And if I was the president, all our car registrations would take care of these tolls. All the car registrations from everybody over every year should easily cover this type of stuff. But let's be honest, it's not about the money. They don't need the money. They're trying to bury us. We are currently living in a time where we can't afford rent, we can't afford food, and we all have to live off the McDonald's buy one and get one for $1 menu. But somehow New York thinks it's a good idea to charge $15 a car to cross 60th Street or something like that. I don't know New York. I don't know the layout. But whatever street that was with the scanner, $15 a car? Is that every day? When if they have to cross that area 5 days a week to go to work? What's that, about 20 to 23 days a week? That would cost over $300 a month. How is that affordable? And when if you had to cross 60th, but then you realize, oh, I forgot my wallet, and you have to go home and then go back. Are you going to get charged twice? Now that you crossed that scanner twice, are they going to charge you $30? This is absolutely blowing my mind. One, because it's obviously controlling us and taking away freedoms. But two, how can anyone afford this? And who even thought of this idea? I know it's not no normal working person that thought, hey, you know what? They should be charging me $15 to go on that street or that area right there. No normal person thought, hey, they should be charging me to park on the side of the street right here. No normal person thought, hey, they should charge me to use an express lane on the freeway. So who's making these charges up? Fuck them. There is no way we can stand for this. There is no way anybody can accept this. We need to start fighting back and taking control of our own lives. Stop following the governments and all these weird policies they're making up just so they can keep making money and keep us struggling and somehow pretend like it's for the benefit of us. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker is not real. No, for real. I'm telling you right now, this is the beginning of the end if we start letting them charge us to drive on the street. They already charge us for everything. To drive on the street? Look, this is my warning shot. Everybody needs to wake up and realize this system is not for us. This government is not for us. They're trying to bury us. They're slowly trying to take more control of us. And if we don't start taking control ourselves, I doubt we'll make it past 2024. Making it past 2024 will be equivalent to making a full court NBA game-winning shot. So now that you know New York is trying to charge people $15 a car to drive on some funky street, all I need you guys to do is comment below. Tell me what you think. And hopefully it is the fuck. But while you're telling me your thoughts, I'm also gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hit checker button and subscribe with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. All my life. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Can't help I. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.